The tennis world is witnessing a seismic shift. For years, the narrative has been dominated by a familiar cast of champions, but a new force has emerged from the East, rewriting the script of the 2026 season. In a sport where power and precision are paramount, a 21-year-old from the Philippines has just announced her arrival on the grandest stage with a thunderclap heard around the world. This is the story of Alex Eala, a woman who has not only crashed into the top 30 of the WTA rankings, but has sent a clear message to the entire tour. The old order is under threat, and the future of tennis has a new face. The numbers alone are staggering. After a stunning run at Wimbledon 2026, Alex Eala has rocketed to a career-high ranking of world number 28. This isn't just a marginal gain. It's a four-spot leap that places her ahead of Grand Slam champions like Jelena Ostapenko and Barbara Krejcikova. While the world's media was focused on the dominance of Aryna Sabalenka and the emergence of Linda Noskova, Eala was quietly, and then not so quietly, dismantling the competition on the grass of the All England Club. She became the first Filipino player in the Open era to reach the fourth round of a Grand Slam singles tournament, a feat that has ignited a nation and placed her firmly in the crosshairs of the world's elite. This isn't just a feel-good story about a promising youngster. This is a power shift. Eala's rise is the culmination of years of sacrifice, a testament to a world-class training system and a stark warning to the established stars. As we barrel towards the US Open, the final Grand Slam of the year, the landscape of the WTA Tour has been fundamentally altered. The question is no longer, can Alex Eala compete with the best, but rather, who can stop her? In the next few minutes, we'll break down exactly how this seismic shift occurred, the pivotal moments that defined her journey, and what her new ranking means for the balance of power in women's tennis. The foundation of Alex Eala's seismic rise was laid on the pristine grass courts of Wimbledon, a venue steeped in tradition and history. Entering the tournament as a seeded player for the first time in her career, the 21-year-old didn't just participate, she conquered. While many expected a solid showing, few could have predicted the historic nature of her run. Eala's campaign was a masterclass in composure and tactical brilliance, proving that she is ready to compete with the sport's heavyweights. Her journey to the fourth round was not merely a series of victories, it was a collection of statements. She began with a dominant 6-1, 6-2 victory over Mexico's Renata Zarazua, before navigating a tricky encounter against Australia's Maya Joint, coming from a set down to win 3-6, 6-2, 6-0. These were the kind of matches that players hoping to break through the glass ceiling must win. But it was her performance in the third round that truly sent shockwaves through the tennis world. Eala walked onto the legendary center court to face the defending champion and world number 3, Iga Swiatek. This was not a match Eala was expected to win, but she didn't just play, she dominated. In a stunning display of power and precision, the Filipina upset the Polish powerhouse with a 7-6, 9, 6-2 victory. The win was laden with symbolism. 3 years prior, Eala had received her graduation diploma from the Rafa Nadal Academy from Swiatek herself, who had urged the graduates to be tenacious. The student had not only learned her lesson but had surpassed the master on the sport's most hallowed ground. I went to train every day after school with my ruffled socks, light-up shoes, and chubby cheeks. To younger me, this is everything, Eala said after the match, dedicating her win to all those who dream big. That victory wasn't just a huge upset. It was a passing of the torch, signaling a new generation's readiness to challenge for the highest honors. It was a win that earned her 230 ranking points and the admiration of millions around the world. While the Wimbledon run catapulted her into the global spotlight, Alex Eala's top 30 ranking is not a flash in the pan. It is the result of a meticulously planned and executed 2026 season. Her path to number 28 has been marked by consistency, resilience, and a willingness to compete against the best week in and week out. This is the story of a player who has transformed potential into tangible results. Her journey began early in the year with a semi-final run at the ASB Classic in Auckland, setting the tone for the season. February saw her navigate the challenging Middle Eastern swing, where she made waves at the WTA 1000 Dubai Tennis Championships, notching 3 wins and a quarterfinal appearance against Coco Gauff. While March brought a career-high ranking of number 29 after a strong showing at Indian Wells, it also brought the challenge of defending points from her historic Miami Open semifinal run in 2025. A slight dip followed on the clay courts, but this period of struggle proved to be a crucial learning experience, preparing her for the switch to her preferred grass surface. June marked the start of Eala's ascent. She clinched her second WTA 125 title at the Birmingham Open, and then made a strong semi-final run at the Berlin Tennis Open, where she defeated 2 top 10 opponents en route. This impressive form heading into Wimbledon saw her re-enter the top 30 just before the Grand Slam. Her triumph in Birmingham and her results in Berlin demonstrated that her game was translating perfectly to the grass, and her Wimbledon success was the final piece of the puzzle. The stats speak for themselves. She owns 1,666 ranking points. Her weekly ranking history reveals a player on a steady upward trajectory, with few major setbacks. This ascent is a testament to her mental fortitude and the high-level coaching she receives at the Rafa Nadal Academy. Alex Eala is a product of elite development, and she is now proving it on the world stage. Now ranked world number 28, Alex Eala faces a new challenge, the North American hard court swing. This is where she must prove her new ranking is not just a peak, but a new baseline. The upcoming tournaments will be a litmus test for her ability to compete consistently at the highest level, and they will define her seeding and expectations for the final Grand Slam of the year, the US Open. With her new ranking, Eala's schedule has been upgraded to reflect her status as a top-tier player. She is set to compete in a series of high-profile events: the WTA 500 Mubadala DC Open in Washington, D.C. starting July 27th, followed by the prestigious WTA 1000 Canadian Open in Toronto and the Cincinnati Open. This represents the biggest test of her career so far. In the past, she might have used smaller events to build momentum, but now she will face the elite of the WTA Tour in consecutive weeks, with no room for a drop in intensity. The competition in these tournaments will be fierce, featuring players like Alina Svitolina, Jasmine Paolini, and Naomi Osaka. This is the gauntlet she must run to ensure her seeding at the US Open, where main draw action begins on August 23rd. Eala has only 10 points to defend from the North American swing, meaning every victory she earns is an opportunity to climb even higher. In 2025, she won her first Grand Slam match at the US Open, and with her new confidence and higher ranking, she is aiming for a much deeper run. Her preparation is being watched closely by former world number 1 Caroline Wozniacki, who praised Eala's great tennis IQ and potential. The transition from grass to hard courts is a challenge for any player, but Eala's aggressive style is well suited to the surface. All eyes will be on Washington, D.C. to see if she can carry her Wimbledon momentum into the summer. Alex Eala's ascendancy to number 28 is not just a personal triumph. It signals a broader power shift within the WTA Tour. The 2026 season